Hi everyone, it's Ardith, and I'm here with a quick tip for mass-producing Christmas cards. Every year I make about 300 cards for 2 churches to give to families in their congregations. I usually make about 30 of each design, and I try to keep them quite simple and easy to make, and sometimes I sort of invent things to help me out. For this card, my vision was to use a shepherd from a Stampin' Up! Set on a hill looking up at the star. To create my hill, I simply took a piece of scrap paper and cut a curve in it. I kept both pieces because once I've done the hill, I'll have to do the sky. I knew I wanted to use my MISTI to stamp the shepherd, so that meant that ideally, the hill would be in the same spot on each card panel. I started by blending Catherine Pooler Designs Eucalyptus ink on the first card, and then I created my template. I lined up the blended panel on my grid work surface. I placed the mask over top of it exactly where I had blended it and taped the mask down at the top and the bottom. Now I can slide the blank panels into position and blend the ink on the same place every time. When I was finished with that, I used the other part of the mask for the sky. I followed the same process of blending the first panel, then lining it up on my work surface and sliding the new panels into place before blending. I used Catherine Pooler Designs Stone Ink for this. I used a dauber close to the horizon for more depth, and then a mini ink blender to fade it out toward the top of the panel. I found I needed quite a bit of pressure to hold everything in place, but if the panel slipped, I just put it back and continued. Now you can see that when I used the MISTI to stamp the shepherd with icing on the cake ink, he's in the same place on the hill on each panel. I'd love to hear if you have tips for mass production. I'm falling a little behind this year, and I can tell that I'm quickly going to get to a point where every second counts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.